question or something?
No.
I feel very good about where we are.
What do you feel Thomas Brown has added to that, to your running back recruiting?
Well,
How
I
do you
think Thomas is, you know, I remember Thomas when he was at Tucker High School, and I was recruiting Tucker High School, and you go back and you remember his days as a running back at Georgia, and he was a blue-collar, hard-nosed, work ethic guy. Obviously, he was talented, but he had a lot of the intangible qualities you look for, and I would say he's the same as a football coach. I mean, he's a hard-nosed, tough guy that works extremely hard. He's extremely bright, but has done a really good job for us.
Well, there are no coaching changes in the SEC, head coaching changes. What does it mean to have that consistency in the league this year?
Well, you don't have to get ready for a new opponent and looking at somebody else's film like we will our first ball game. But, you know, again, I think there's some really good coaches in this league, and it's a tough league. And, you know, week in, week out, you obviously need to coach and play well.
A lot of coordinator changes, though, so that kind of creates some challenges. But what you know, how's that going to impact the season? Also, the escalating salaries. Do you see an end in sight for that? I mean, the coordinators are making what head coaches made 15 years ago.
Right. Well, generally, it's the market value, you know, and in order to keep really good coaches, you got to pay them. And I think we've got a really good staff, and that's part of it. And as far as, what was your other question?
In terms of the challenges, because there will be a bunch of new coordinators.
Well, I think, again, you've got to really digest the film as far as what will he do that he always does, and then what will he change with a different talent base. And I think those are always the questions you go into as far as when you face a new coach or a new coordinator. You know, philosophically, we understand who this guy is and what he's about. How much will he change with the players that he has?
As the NCAA starts to look at potentially compensating or letting players be compensated for name, image, and likeness, do you have any concerns about what that might be? Are you in support of that? Do you have an opinion?
I'm absolutely in support of it. You know, I think the cost of attendance is outstanding. I think we ought to, in my opinion, we can't because of the DOJ, but you know, make that a flat rate across the board so everybody's the same. You know, in my opinion, but obviously for some reasons you cannot. But as much as we can help the players, we need to.
Does it add a management level for a head coach if the running back is getting $20,000 from the car dealer and the offensive line is not, or is that stuff you have to deal with anyway?
Well, I don't think we're going down that road, so we're not at South Carolina.
But
what are you insinuating?
if the NCAA says guys can be compensated for name, image, and likeness, and a car dealer comes to Marcus,
let the NCAA and whatever parameters they put on that, we'll handle it.
but do you have concerns about what it does in a locker room, or is that you deal with that type of stuff
We'll deal
anyway?
with it when it comes.
No first time head coaches, and there's a lot of guys preparing for their second seasons. Just going back to that experience for you, how did you change from being a first year head coach to a second year head coach? What was the biggest change for you entering the second season?
I look at it a lot like a player, you know, as far as, you know, anticipation of things that come quicker, whether it's within your staff, within your team. Obviously, the game slows down for you a little bit as far as not just the football part of it. I'm talking about all the other stuff, dealing with boosters, you know, the speaking engagements. There's a lot of things put on your plate that you never had to deal with before. The ball is the same, and that doesn't change. But all of the other things, as far as the roster management, recruiting, all of the different things you've got to do, obviously, your anticipation of things, I think, become a little easier.
Yeah, you've got Alabama on schedule in addition to Clemson and Georgia. Does that change the way that you go about the offseason in any shape or form, knowing
No.
that it's going to be as rigorous in the fall?
No.
How does the running back position affect what you're able to do offensively and how you want to play football? Having a guy that you need back there.
Well, I think when you have a guy back there that can consistently make a guy miss or run through contact, because in most situations the defensive coordinator is going to have enough in the box to stop the run. You got to have that guy that can run through contact and that can hit the home run and turn a 4 to 6 yard gain into a 60-yard gain. And we haven't done that consistently at South Carolina in my 3 years.
Flip it around as a defensive coordinator when you're preparing for a team and they have a guy who can do that, a special guy versus just a guy. How much harder does it make it?
It's very difficult because you know that in a one-on-one matchup, it's not just about outnumbering someone in the box. You got to whip somebody up front. You got to be able to have multiple hats at the ball when you know that there's a guy that certainly can take it the distance at any chance. And that's Absolutely.